Panther Ranger.
Hey YouTube, Panther Ranger here. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas. But today I am back with a review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered Blue Ranger from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And this is my first review of the plastic-free packaging of the Lightning Collection. And this remastered figure is actually part of the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers, which is happening this year. Next year, unfortunately, we will be going on a hiatus from the Lightning Collection. So this is my first review before the hiatus, and my first review of the plastic-free packaging for this Ranger. Anyway, since we're talking about the packaging, let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see, there's like a amazing 3D rendering of the Ranger doing his signature pose with the special effects. And you have an amazing artwork of the Ranger doing his getting ready for battle. And it got amazing background. And here you have the amazing Power Rangers 30th anniversary logo on top. I don't know if you can see that clearly. It's sorry. If you can see clearly, sorry about that. Yeah, there you can see it. And here you have the warning sign and the age, right there. And here you have the amazing Power Rangers Lightning Collection logo with Remastered on top. Or on the bottom, sorry. And on the bottom here you have the season name and the Ranger color. And like I mentioned, this is a plastic-free packaging, like I mentioned. And here you have the amazing Hasbro logo. And now moving on to the side of the packaging, you see all the 6 Rangers getting ready for battle. You have black, blue, green, yellow, red, and pink. And you have the 30th anniversary logo there. Amazing background, by the way. And on the back of the box you have the Power Rangers 30th anniversary logo again. And you also have the figure and his accessories that he comes with. And you have the amazing artwork of the Blue Ranger holding his morpher. Also amazing background as well. And you have the character's name. And you have the season name and the character. And there's information on the side of the box, and there's warning signs and the amazing Hasbro logo. Now moving on. And here you have the amazing Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered logo on top, which is amazing. And on the bottom you don't have anything much except UPC. Now you saw the packaging? Let's get him out. But before, I'd like to mention, I've been hearing, missing accessories. So, once we get this open, let's see if we have all the accessories. So stay tuned. Alright, here he is, finally out of the packaging. Yes! But before we talk about the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. So why don't we move him out of the way and take a look at the accessories. Now, looking at the accessories, he does come with this helmet, his main weapon in rod form, and it's split up also. And he also comes with his blade blasters, blade mode, close mode, and blaster mode. And he does come with his glasses, power morpher, and special effects piece. And he does also come with his extra pair of hands too. So looking at the morpher, as you can see, there's a little dinosaur that represents the Triceratops, his dinosaur power. You can see that clearly. I don't know if you can see that clearly. Yeah, there's a little dinosaur there. Yeah. And for and looking at his close weapons, he does come with this power lance. I mean, they did a good job with the silver part. Also the handle is nicely detailed. The power coin is also nicely detailed. Also, even on the same side, also it does show that he's. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in it, but it's just little, kind of a little smudge. There's not much detail on it. It's just gold paint, that's all. Same thing with the split up, power lance also. It's nicely painted though, but although it's it looks like it has a coin, but it's there's not much detail on it. Otherwise, it's really good though. And he does come with his little helmet actually that he wears, and also the white outline is so amazing. The horn is on both sides, it's like nicely painted. Even the eyes also, the visor's painted well. Even the mouthpiece has an amazing amount of detail. Yeah, the eyes are painted very well. Even on there's like marks are like amazing actually. And he does come with these glasses so that Billy can wear. You can have him without or with glasses, since on the show he wore both. He's seen with both, with and without the glasses. And here's his blade blaster in, like, 3 modes. His, like, blaster mode, blade mode, and closed mode. I gotta say these weapons are like nicely detailed. Like, the paint is like, it's painted very well actually. Yeah, the silver is like, painted well. Even on the tip it's also painted well. Same thing with the blaster mode. It looks really amazing. You can have him holding in the holster, or you can have him holding in his hands. Even the blade is also painted well, so like the silvers. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, like, there's a lot of detail on the handle. Like, I gotta say, I am blown away by these weapons, actually. And now moving on to the hands. He does come with, like, his, like, fist hands. His holding hand for his power morpher. And here's his, like, his, like, slap hand also. Or maybe, like, he's, like, getting ready to, like, morph. And he also does come with another fist on his left arm, sorry. These are actually really nicely detailed. They look like the gloves on the show. And last but not least, he does come with these 2 special effects pieces. Like when he's, like, getting ready to form his final attack. Now you saw the accessories, let's move on to the main star of the show, the figure. Now looking at the figure, I do think they did a good job with the head sculpt. Like, man, they got the eyes, like, the eyes are painted very well. Like, the lips, it was painted well. Like, the eyes are also sculpted very well too. The eyebrows, the lips, even the nose, even the hair is also, like, sculpted very well. And as you can see, like, there's, like, a little hole, like, if you want to put on his glasses. Like, the ears are, like, sculpted very well. I do think this is a good likeness to David Yost, who played Billy on the show. And this is what a real person should look like. You can have him with the glasses out, or you can even have him with the glasses on. Yeah, this is what he looked like on... Yeah, this is definitely what he looked like on the show. Yeah, these glasses are kind of hard to put in. Yeah. Anyway, he still looks good either way. And, like, the diamonds are actually painted very well. Like, the arms are, like, like, they kind of look like this looks like an actual suit, actually. Even the belt is, like, painted well. There's a lot of detail, like, I don't know if you can see that clearly. Yeah. And there is, like, a little dinosaur on here, and then there's, like, a little red around there. I think if I move it back, I think it looks better. Like, the black outlines is definitely a huge improvement to the one from Wave 5 in 2020, the Lightning Collection. Yeah, the blue diamonds on his suit are, like, painted very well. I'm glad that they, like, added the black outline on the belt. Yeah, the legs are, like, designed very well. Yeah, the boots are, like, painted very well. Like, this is definitely one of the most, like, well painted figures, I would say. You can even also have, like, him move on. Yeah, I think it's best if I do this off camera. Yeah. Would you look at that? Here is the Blue Ranger fully in battle, getting ready for battle. I gotta say, this looks really good on the, like, on the suit, actually. This is definitely what a Ranger should look like. Now, this is a really good looking figure. Enough talking about the figure, let's move on to articulation. As for articulation, you can rotate his head 360s. His neck moves also all the way. There is, like, side to side, somewhat, like, movement. And there is, like, head movement, like, like nodding his head. And there is, like, pinless, like, arms and legs. Yeah, they can rotate 360s. a little bit of butterfly joint. You have a little bit of double elbow joint also. Yeah, you got a lot of that actually. Yeah, I think I should be careful with this because this might break. And you can rotate his wrists as well. Wow, that's an amazing... Wow, this is like... And there is actually movement on, like, you know, there's the wrist too. And you can actually move his legs up and down as well. Wow, that's amazing. And there is thigh rotation on both legs. And you do have, like, you know, double knee joint as well. And also there is, like, you know, beautiful ankle pivoting here. And you also can move, like, you know, this... I thought this was stiff, but it's actually moving really good, actually. Wow, this is definitely a most fully articulated figure. Yeah, come on, I got this thing. Get him to stand. And to measure out this figure stands at approximately around the 6-inch range, like, you know, close to there. Now let's move on to size comparisons. For your Blue Ranger comparison, here he is next to the Lost Galaxy Blue Ranger and Beast Morphers Blue Ranger. As you can see, they do, like, you know, scale well together. They're both around the same height, and also I'd like to point out is that these three Rangers have a different shade of blue. Like, Lost Galaxy Blues is like a little bit darker blue, and Beast Morphers is like a light, somewhat light. It's like close to between, like a mix between like blue and cyan a little bit. But, like, you know, Mighty Morphin, it's like, you know, like full blue actually. For MMPR Season 2 comparison, here he is next to the White Ranger Tommy. As you can see, Tommy's a little bit shorter, but they do scale well together, or maybe it's like, you know, a different posture that the Blue Ranger is standing. Next we have the Time Force Red Ranger in the Lightning Collection. As you can see, they're about the same height, but scale well together. Next we have the Marvel Legends Captain Marvel. As you can see, they're almost pretty much the same height, but they scale well together though. And lastly, we have the Star Wars Black Series Finn. As you can see, Finn is a little bit shorter, but they just scale well together though. Overall, I give this remastered Blue Ranger a solid 10 out of 10. So what I like about it is the amount of accessories that he comes with, and the articulation, and the paint applications as well. Like, this is what a real figure should look like. Like, what I like about it is, like, you know, the morpher is painted very well, the accessories, and even the entire suit. Like, you know, I'm glad that they included the black outline on the belt, because in the Wave 5 version, it was lacking the black outline. And I'm glad that they did a remastered version of this. And that is my review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered Blue Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is part of the 30th anniversary. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can stay up to date on my upcoming videos. And I will see you again in another video. Have a nice day.